Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live trading session. Today is Thursday, 7th of March, and we are getting ready to put on another trade. And as usual, we'll take a look at our account, at our metrics, and see what market offers us today. Last time I checked, market was ripping up as it's been a norm lately with very seldom and shallow dips. So as you know, we don't really try to time anything. We just go on with our strategy and we put on a trade when the trade is due, so long as our metrics are in line. And right now, if you take a look here, I already filled this up. The VIX is 1437, so still pretty low. Our deltas are actually this is 100. 138. Buying power is 1740. It's jumped up because I was testing some hedges, some black swan hedges in the background, which kind of helped with the buying power over the last couple of weeks, but I removed that, so this jumped back to 17.4, which is still pretty low, but not as low as it was here. And we are 65,603. So kind of flat over the last few weeks, as we can see here, but that's fine. We are doing fine. So if you followed the mastermind session where we talked about dynamic delta, we're testing some things around the delta where we change it depending on the VIX. Majority of the time, the VIX will be somewhere in this area between 13 and say 20, around 2025 is going to be high, but anywhere between 15 and 19 would be majority of the time. So majority of the time we should be between 11 and 12 delta. If it goes up, if the VIX goes higher significantly, we shall try lowering the delta a little bit, and then the opposite will be true if the VIX goes down. And I know this is sometimes counterintuitive, but if you watch my whole video about this, it'll make more sense. But for today, for our purposes here, we are at 1437, which is right here. So we're looking at 12 delta for our trade today. Our weekly target roughly is around, short of 1300. But let's take a look and see how we're going over the last couple of weeks to see if we need to, slow down or maybe speed up a little bit just to make sure that we're on track. So if we take a look here, let's say let's go over the last 15 days just to see last 2 weeks. And this way you can also see how this works, the spreadsheet. So we put how many days trailing we want to check, and then it'll show us here how much premium we collected, and then also how much premium we were targeting for that period of time. And according to this, we are a little bit behind, but this is not 100% fair because we added some money along the way, which increased this target premium, I think, a little bit. So we were targeting lower premium, I think, a couple of weeks ago. Let me just check when was the addition, and that'll give us an idea. So we added money back on the 23 February. So yeah, that's right there. So yeah, I wouldn't put too much stock. So anytime we do an addition, extra money, it's going to screw up metrics a little bit for the next few weeks, because if you look at the trailing period, it might not include that. So even though it says that we're a little bit behind, I don't think we are that much behind. So let's see if we go just last 10 days. Let's just see if it's gonna, yeah, if we go last 10 days since we put the money in, you see that we are on track. These two numbers are very close. And then either way we look at it, the trailing cost premium, which is, remember, we don't want to be spending any more than 20% on our PDSs. This one should not be influenced by any addition of the money. So even if we go 30 days back, it should still be around 20% or under. So which is good. We're at 19% right here, as you can see. One thing here, I upped the yearly hedge allocation a little bit to 10%. And we therefore have a little bit over $100 available for our Friday hedging, and we'll use that to roll our 2 naked puts and maybe even harvest a couple of PDSs. But with all that said, let's take a look at the next trade. And as you can see, we still have PDSs open at 11,000. Just somebody is not on mute. Let me see if I can. Let's take a look again here, 1286 roughly. So if we go to, let's go MES still. We're still splitting the trade, even though we could go with one ES, but we'll go with this. We go to trade and we go to, okay, let's go back to 85 or 105. So I think we can go now to 105. 85 is getting a little bit too low. So let's go to around 12 delta. So we already have 5 here. Let's see what happens if we go one above to 13 and we go for 5 of these. So we have 5. So this is a little bit on the high side. We could just go ahead and so 14 here. Okay, so we might go here and just do the 5. Let's see if we can close this 28.75. All right, that filled. So 28.75 is the most we can spend on our put debit spread, which we will put into this here, and we'll probably, let's take a look here. We go, okay, and let's so this will be 28.50. That's a little bit on the high side because we might also have to up the payment a little bit. But if we go for 100 wide, then we should be perfectly fine. We could do this. That's giving us 500. I would prefer to go a little bit wider, but I don't really want to. Let me see this. This would be nice. Okay, then we would have 2 sold here. We might as well do this. Let's do this. 26. Now let's close it. Boom. Done. And that's it. I'm gonna record this afterwards. Or actually, we might as well go ahead and do it now here together. So for our naked put, we go to 51. We go MES and today's date. Any questions, by the way, while we're doing this? 46.50, and this was in 105, and we received 28.75. If I'm not mistaken, I'll double check. That's fine. And 28.75, and you can see here it's the same strike that was here 3 days ago. We got a little bit less money, and so the VIX went up slightly from a couple of days ago. That's why we're getting a little bit more money for that. And then we're gonna have to do this one as 52 MES, and this, and let's check the strikes. See, this whole thing took 2 minutes basically, and if you do 1 trade per week instead of breaking down, if I would have done 1 ES, it would be 5 minutes a week and call it a day. 50.75. So 50.75, and then 40.50. I think it was 40.50, but let's double check. 49.50, and that was in AD. 49.50. 50 in 85, and then we paid 26. All right, and we did 1 of those, and there you go. So that's our trade. We take a look at the main screen here, see the updates. You will see now that my buying power went up a little bit, so we'll check that as well. And let's refresh this. All right, 20.8 is what we have. So we go here and we'll change this to 20.8, and then our theta 123 and 50, 123 and 50, and that's it. So that's on that. And then our next trade right now looks like it's scheduled for Tuesday. So that's fine. I will see you all back then. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And to participate in our live trading sessions, just join our Discord. Link is in the description below. Have a fantastic rest of the week and weekend as well. Thank you. Bye.